Yeah, they're the 1200 Tigers. I was just saying to this lad I should have asked for a go on a Tiger, but I just like this Bonneville shape. And it stopped drizzling good. It looks tiny. ABS. Is it on road? Yeah, it said there's a road mode and an ABS mode. And a rain mode which reduces power to stop you spinning the back wheel basically. Feel at the brakes. A funny feeling, I'm not used to a different bike. The hill mirrors are miles off. It's better. I'm not turning right, I'm going to turn left. 1200. I have had a 1300 before, so it's not going to overwhelm my capabilities. Oh, it's a bus lane, isn't it? Not allowed in a bus lane, I don't think. That Reliant Robin just nudged the back end then. What's that light for? Oh, headlights on. Running over. Go on, Albert. I was wondering about torque. It feels fairly punchy, not very, not masses of power, but who wouldn't expect it, would you? I was wondering where to go to get it opened up a little. He said bring it back before 5:30. Paid £15 for the insurance on my card. Oh, that's it, yeah, he said there's LEDs, that's what the indicator's for, green light. There's LEDs, like a daytime running light, and then the main lights are normal, of course. It's alright, and it don't feel too small. I think I'll go up Queen's Park. I've not been up there since I was little. And I'll stop and have a look at that bloody Reliant Robin. I just felt it touch, like I said. Silly sod. Where do you turn off on traffic lights? going to turn off. Oh, traffic lights here, I think it's before the lights. Yeah, it's turning right after the mosque. More grey clouds. I know, sorry, I'm not talking much, am I? I'm trying to concentrate, although, like I said, it doesn't feel that much different than my Hornet. And a tinted mirror. There are speed ups everywhere. I wonder if this has anti-puncture stuff in the tyres like my bike has. I don't know where this comes out, because like I said, I've not been up since I was about 10. Ooh, more humps. So would I own one of these? What do I do, about 9 grand for the T-120? I think I would. I quite like it. I like the noise. Oh, this is that road that Paul goes on. That's that path that leads to his house, but I don't think you're allowed on with vehicles. Yeah, the lake's full of weeds. I'm still baffled as to where this comes out exactly. Yeah, Blackburn Queen's Park, Boating Lake. I think I'm about 12, might have been 12 when I last came up here, because me and my school pals went on the boats, splashing each other with the oars, and I didn't know how to row, so I was paddling mine like a canoe. We're going downhill again. There's more bloody humps. Is this one of those Pakistani ghettos like it said on television? Where's this lead if I turn left? I thought it'd lead somewhere near the motorway junction. Or am I back in the town centre? I'll get off. I'm going to do a walk around, weren't I? But I'll get off with the L back at the mosque. That can't be that street again. It must be another mosque. Hey, it is, isn't it? Is it one big circle I've been on? It is. I've turned a full circle. I don't know. Right, well, I said to the chap, do you mind if I go home and see if it fits in my backyard? Now I've extended my bike shelter. It was mainly the exhaust I was worried about. If I get a bike ever with big exhaust on, it might struggle getting through that narrow back gate like I did with my 1300. I'm going to go, if I turn left here, I'm back at the bike shop, but I'm not going that bad junction again. Bloody humps. People aren't going to speed up here, are they? Why fit them bloody things? We know bleep, we'll have to remember mentally to turn the indicators off. Fuel should be alright. He said all we ask of you is bring it back topped up with fuel. I said, oh yeah, well, he said it's half full now. I thought, oh, did the last customer not fill it up then? Can you hear the engine? With my microphone tucked deep in the foam, it's not easy to hear the engine. Nice and smooth gears, unlike my Honda, although Hondas have got a reputation for clunky gears. Imagine going in a full circle around the bloody Queen's Park. It's only done 2,500 miles. So what they are though, nearly about 9,500 quid. You know. I was telling him, I said, yeah, last time I was offered a test drive was a Rocket 3, and he said, oh, they've stopped making them. I said, what? He said, yeah, they've failed the emissions, so they had to stop making them. I said, hellfire, you know, that emissions bollocks of seed production of bloody Triumph's flagship, are they mad? I said, well, they're still selling in America though. He said, no, it's same there. Plus they weren't selling very well in America. I said, you think Americans are going mad? For a 2.3 litre custom bike? Apparently not. So that's second, not torques. Plenty of torque or not. Not going to stall on me, is it, in second? Well, of course not. There was an easier way to the motorway junction, but I'll turn left down here, not queuing up in more traffic. I'm glad it stopped raining. I know I'm riding like a grandpa. I could be a grandpa. Oh yeah, he said if you get flash speeding, this is to certify. I have to sign a form with 2 signatures. He said this is to certify that you, not us, will get a ticket. I said, oh. I said, don't worry, I'm normally a sort of relaxed tootler. It is a Bonneville, not a Fireblade. I think the handle's alright for weaving about. Sam's alright, handle's alright. Go on, I'll let you go, Albert. It's unusual revving, it's like very slow and sluggish rather than buzzing and snatching. Keep off that raised bit. You know what I mean? It just sort of ticks over gently without any high revs. What a pong, wonder what it was. Hot tie. Imagine colliding with that, I'll end up like them Black Widows and lose all my hair on Clint Eastwood's film. Yeah, don't bother with indicators, Albert. You're indicating left, yep. Yeah, not exactly arm wrenching acceleration. Wait for this to go past. Windy, I'll try and keep my head still. It wouldn't really accelerate anymore then. I think I'll probably have to knock it down a gear. See what gear I was in. Bloody hell. Just 6 speed on this. mirrors aren't too bad, it's shaking a little bit. It probably requires some aftermarket ones, but look how wide they are. I bet them Velosport black plastic ones would be alright on this. I must be in third because I knocked it up 4, 5, 6, and it must be like an overdrive 6. It was just the rev dropped down to nothing. Yeah, I have to go to Clitheroe. Alright, Paul Taylor's watching. Very sorry, Paul, I forgot to ask how you were going on. He's been taken into hospital in a hurry with bad kidneys or something. We were going to have a scan yesterday, but I'll see how he is when I get home. I'll turn off here. Not very bright to tell you indicators are on. I was thinking of adding some, last minute Albert, adding some more LEDs, putting my spare ones on my clocks just to make it more obvious. And like I said, my bleeper is totally useless over 30 miles an hour because the wind noise. It just drowns it out, the bleeping, so I can't. I've actually left them on in the past. Marvellous, stuck behind a bloody crap spreader. Double white lines as well, I can't overtake the bugger. It's a good downhill straight as well down here. Is he going to turn off? It's fate, innit? I'm destined to tootle. I'm just a tootler. Tootling and he's braking. I don't know. See, it would have been ideal to test for handling around these bends at 80 miles an hour. But it's not the other way, dual carriageway. Well, it's on to overtaking, I think, when this line disappears. That white car gonna go past, yes. Well, what do you think of it so far? I've always said it'd be interesting to do vlogs from a classic bike, but this sort of feels like a classic. See what I mean? Look at that, you rev it and it's just very slow revving. Oh, good luck. I'm going to say that box van's turning up. It was stuck behind a bloody car transporter flatbed. I'm just a tootler, like I said. I thought of going to my mate Kevin's, but I wouldn't like to pipe this up. Bloody hell, another one. Another fine vehicle. And one in front. Oh dear me. Well, I'm very sorry, it's going to be rather dull, boring and tootlish. Who wants to go fast anyway? It's a Bonneville. 1200cc's or two 600cc pistons thumping away. So my 650 single, it's like two of them almost. I don't know. It is a cable throttle and it feels a little bit snatchy. I thought it was right by wire or fly by wire. The reason I'm going down here, that dual carriageway through well, through the outskirts of Whalley into Clitheroe. You can normally shift a bit on there, where I saw that old chap pushing his scooter. Hope I don't end up pushing this. I must get off and check that back end. I think he just touched it rather than rammed me. Silly Solomon, you have to be daft to have a Reliant Robin. No shock windows, is there, honestly? If I drown it or not. When I'm a little CB 500, a lad I used to work with, you're like a pea on a drum. I said, no, it's the opposite of a pea on a drum, innit? I said, I'm big and the bike's little, therefore it's not a pea on a drum scenario. What are you doing, Albert? Well, I got shut of them at least. So, comfy seats, yes. Plenty of padding. Throttle response isn't bad for overtaking. Top speed don't know yet. The torque, trying to accelerate on the motorway just then, wasn't really there. Coming third now. You know, I think all bikes should have a digital gear indicator. I'll see if it'll happily tootle in third. It should do at this speed. 3,000 revs. 45 mile an hour. Bag's still there. I brought all my documents and I got my new insurance documents through yesterday. 2 lots exactly the same, they've duplicated it. Used to do that a lot with Carol Nash, get 2 lots of documents, I don't know what for, must be accidental. But last year there was a bit of a kerfuffle because Bennett's didn't send it. I said, oh, it's all online, the paper. I said, no, I want a little booklet that tells me about the RAC breakdown. Man, give you the number. I said, no, I want to read a booklet. Anyway, this year they sent a thick padded envelope. Sorry, a thick envelope well stuffed with papers and a booklet telling me everything. So it's sorted, like I said, fully comprehensive, leather and helmet cover, this, that, accidental, whatever, legal cover. and the proper breakdown recovery to get you home rather than a bloody bus stop, which I'm pleased about. All for 165. It was going to be 195, and when I said no, forget it. Oh, I'll have another look. And he immediately knocked 30 quid off. You're going hell of it. Pick a lane, are you turning left? The mirrors are too small, aren't they? It should be massive big circles, not little titsy things. I don't know. Lots of heat coming up. Oh, you're turning left, you daft old farts. Jeremy Clarkson said that, all these old farts. Have I been driving for 80 years and I've never had any accidents? He says, no, but you cause loads, you silly old sods. We're not indicating and then pulling out on people. So you drive off and behind these bloody chaos and crashes. Silly old fuckers. Although I'm 54, but it's them that are in their 80s with trilbies on. You have to watch out for like that old crock. How long have we been out? I must stop and check that. I'm going to say, should I fill up now at this petrol station here? But I can stop and check the back end then. I haven't mentioned brakes, have I? They seem alright. So just one disc. Oh no, 2 discs, that's good. Yeah, zoom past just after pulling. Will you let me in, please? Sorry. I think if I got one of these, I'd have to remove the baffle and have a proper thumping noise, just to make it more authentic to the 60s, well 50s original. When in a Bonneville come out, was it 59? They had a Spirit of 59 in a limited edition. Well, they had 2 of them with different numbers on, of course. Thank you for stopping. I'm surprised I've not left the indicators on yet, despite being a bit dopey. Went to bed at 2 with bad guts again. Woke up at somewhat past bloody 6. If I get back to sleep, I couldn't do. Flat spot there, what's that? What was that? Open the throttle and it acceleration flattened off. This is carbs, a fuel injection. Try again on this straight bit. Bit of vibration, but it would be with a 1200 parallel twin. I thought. I've not tested the horn yet, have I? Red button. What are you doing, Albert? That bloody truck. Oh, that's a girl. Pink helmet, pink scooter. Well, still no opportunity to open it up. I should have stayed on the bloody motorway, shouldn't I? Like I said, maybe you're not meant to open it up. I don't mean doing 100, I mean doing about 70 or 80 maybe. Just to see about vibration. Good, 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 good vibration. Carry straight on and turn off. See all these indications for this bad junction, and yet it's still an accident. Black spot. Major roadworks from 6th of August. That's why. Pulling out. Major roadworks starting from 6th of August. Why? Look at it. It's like new. Why do they keep pissing about with our roads when it's... The really bad ones are left to deteriorate even worse, and the nice ones are being dug up time and time and again. I'm sure this is still in second. That's either third or fourth then. It's changed. Like I said, it's not going to be a speed tune up for speed, is it? It's just going to merrily tootle. Yep, turn down here. Might as well use a cycle lane. Yeah, I took that corner like a granddad too. The hell is that? Pissing out the back. Yeah. Where's the roadworks? On Chatburn Road. Odometer is 97 miles on the trip meter, I mean. Should have zeroed it, shouldn't I? Still feels very warm. M, that's mode, yeah. Let's have a look. Ah, road. Was it in rain and road? Maybe that's why it flattened off. He said, yeah, when it's in rain mode, it reduces the throttle response so you're not slipping and sliding and losing traction. Is the ABS still on? He gave me a quick run through of what the controls are, but I forgot what he said. Yeah, road. Oh, see if that's any more responsive then. Silly sod. I thought it were revving a bit quicker then, or is it my imagination? He even showed me about the fuel cap. He said, yeah, you unlock it and then unscrew it. I said, oh. Hospital demolished. Paul took a few photos of that. Gonna be another estate or some kind of shop, I don't know. Oh, what's this? Flood from today's rain. Can't tell if it's any punchy, we're going so slow. It just feels slightly punchy. Close my visor. Well, I'm sorry, a bit of a crap road test in it. I should keep talking, but imagine keeping it in rain mode. I suppose the roads were a bit damp and now they're dried off. Like I said, it might be a bit quicker response. Yeah, you old bat, you'll have your door open. She looked like she was about 90. So go back up to the A59 and then home. And like I said, see if it fits in my backyard and then do a separate little video from my backyard. Yeah, that's what's going on. Well, it is a tootle, isn't it? Not a proper test, it's a tootle. It's a tootle test. So if there's a road mode and a rain mode, does that mean it's fuel injected in alters the mapping? Because carbs wouldn't be affected by flicking an electric switch, would they? Excuse my ignorance, but would they? Oh yeah, it's definitely a bit more responsive. Well, suspension's alright, caught with that pothole quite well. Oh yeah, it is a bit more quite a bit more responsive. Any bumps on this road? Oh yes, that's a road mode, definitely. So, like I said, that's why there was a flat spot accelerating. It seemed bloody, it was in rain mode. I suppose it makes sense if it's piddling down and you open the throttle. You don't want to be sliding about, do you, with the power? Yeah, it's still busy, isn't it? See, that was a bad manoeuvre. Car whizzing up. Which we weren't going to go straight on then with speed. See why it's a black spot, can't you? People are risking it and then finding that cars are going a bit faster than they thought and wallop. I'm not going to pull out in front of that. After the car with the box on top. With that glove coat on the mirror. Visor down. There's a big gap behind me, so I'll slow down and then accelerate. I think I'm in third now. Bloody hell, have I clocked up an hour yet? You can find vehicles all over, I suppose there would be. As we're out in the country and it's a weekday. Let's open the throttle. Oh yes, plenty of power. Whoops. I was thinking maybe it is ride by wire, because they look like cables rather than the traditional up and down wires, you know what I mean? I'll ask him when I get back. Must be. So it can't be a bloody metal cable on the little traditional pulley inside a bendy soft cable, the cutter eye ones, aren't they? You know what I mean? That might be why it's a little bit snatchy. I'll pull over at that what once was the fishing lake and now is a housing development and just check it over. Sorry I've not been going fast, but just to build up this traffic. Thank you, Albert. We didn't touch with the back end. Bloody hell. That been open all the time, silly sod, when I was showing him my new brake caliper. I don't know. Oh, a girl in a big Kawasaki. That must have been there before. They've had a pillion on, haven't they? Because I have not been sat anywhere near there. So is that fuel injection? Triumph motorcycle since 1902. Yeah, so it's a loan bike, not a demonstrator exactly. So a lot of people must have borrowed this while they've had their bikes in for work. Rain Road. Does that work when it's off? No, it'd have to be running. Doesn't matter. Look at this lot. Alright, I'll go home, see if it'll fit in the backyard, then go back my normal route to work to guide, fill it up there, and then the bike shop's just down the road, so that's what I'll do. But like I said, no chance of rolling it up on roads like this. Not progressed much with the development, have they? I don't think. What are they doing? Nothing. It's all fallen through. Right. Anyway, bye for now.